family and a community in the Bronx is distraught over the murder of a 16-year-old boy. He was a son, a friend, and a teammate shot and killed last week. Naveen Dhaliwal was there as they gathered in the Kingsbridge section.
Just steps from where Christopher Redding's life was taken, dozens gathered and prayed.
Y'all broke my family apart.
His parents, Champagne Christian and Brian Corley, in the center, holding each other as tears could never wash away the pain of losing their son, known as CJ.
I could laugh now and have fun.
It's never gonna be the same.
They remember the 16-year-old who dreamed of becoming a professional football player, dreamed of helping his family. Now those dreams only live in memory.
I realized that, all this time, I had a superhero under my roof. That's our son. He was the greatest kid you could ever have.
It was last Wednesday when police say Redding was fatally shot in the back on West 238th Street near Putnam Avenue. Police say a 15-year-old boy and 13-year-old girl were shot in the leg. A 17-year-old is charged with murder and 2 counts of attempted murder. Bronx District Attorney Darcel Clark says her office is actively investigating and promises accountability.
But I can tell you, this kid was not gang-related that got killed. And those that were also shot, they're innocent bystanders. It's just senseless shooting.
With the sorrow, there's anger as Redding's parents want answers.
I don't get my son to see him have kids. I don't see him getting married. I don't see my son walking across the stage. I want justice for my son.
In this community, there's heartbreak, but also unity and determination that Christopher Redding's name and dreams will never be forgotten.
Tragic situation. It's always tragic when an innocent bystander is killed because stupid, especially when it's teens or anybody who can't control their emotions and has a gun. Or is just about that life and just shoots and doesn't care who they hit. Let's go over into this next video.
Happening tonight in the Bronx, heartbroken parents with an emotional plea to find everyone responsible for their son's murder. A 16-year-old boy shot and killed last week, a high school football player whose father says was simply at the wrong place at the wrong time. Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Carlo with their message.
There were prayers.
Jesus is the answer for the youth.
And there was unfiltered pain and suffering.
He wasn't in no gang. My son was a good son, an honest boy, and I want justice for my son.
From a mother and father who feel society has let them down.
So a kid could just easily murder, rape, do anything they want.
That's the problem.
That's what y'all give. That's the message that y'all giving out to these kids.
Brian's son, Christopher C.J. Redding, a budding Bronx high school football star, lost his life at just 16 years old. He tried to run from the bullets, but died at the hands of an adolescent offender, the court paperwork says.
This was an innocent bystander kid that was killed by senseless violence by other young people who are out here doing terrible things.
That's right.
They recklessly shot at a group on 238th Street near Broadway last Wednesday night, also wounding 2 other teens, after police sources say a dispute that started at a nearby McDonald's escalated to a brawl. Cops have so far arrested a 17-year-old and charged him with murder, and they're still looking to bring at least 2 others to the borough's top prosecutor.
I already have one under arrest, and we're looking for others. And you need to know that I'm looking for you.
Right.
Right.
The police are looking for you.
Right.
The ops are looking for you.
In the community.
And the community is looking for you.
Christopher's parents.
Me and him finally had our last one-on-one basketball game.
It's never gonna be the same for none of us.
They're looking for the system to get tougher on youth violence.
I feel it should be a new law, a bill passed that parents be held accountability for crimes like this. Whatever
100%.
time your child get, you and your child split that.
Well, first authorities have to find the remaining suspects. The Bronx District Attorney tonight asking the community to cooperate and not hesitate in handing over any tips that can help track them down. In Kingsbridge, Anthony Carlo, Channel 7.
Now, I definitely think that parents should be held responsible, especially when their kid is out there constantly doing terrible things, constantly getting sent home. The parents have no control of them. They don't want to control them. They don't care what they do. Yes, the parents need to be charged. But let's get over into them saying they caught someone.
And now to an arrest in the deadly shooting of a teen in Kingsbridge last Wednesday night. Police say they have arrested a 17-year-old boy in the shooting death of 16-year-old Christopher Redding. That 17-year-old boy now facing a slew of charges, including murder, manslaughter, and criminal possession of a weapon. Investigators say Redding was shot and killed on West 238th Street and Broadway after an argument in a nearby McDonald's spilled outside. Now, officers have stepped up patrols in the area, including outside of that McDonald's. We spoke with Redding's father, describing the horrible loss of his son.
These kids don't have God in their life. That's why they do the thing they do. They have no repercussions, no conscience. That's why they do the things they do. They don't know.
Investigators tell News 12 they're looking for 3 more suspects in the deadly shooting. We're told Redding's family plans to hold a vigil on Wednesday to honor his life.
Authorities
Now, let's back up just a tad bit and get another look at those individuals at the end. Hide this. Get this out the way. Is that a girl? All coming from an argument at McDonald's. This is why you can't go to McDonald's in some of these places. I mean, just got to call it how it is. Got to call it how it is. Now, this is a tragic situation, but 100%, the parents need to do better. And children who commit these crazy crimes need to be held responsible and be put in jail as a charge as adults. And when they're on a path of crime, they need to be monitored. And then one more slip up, go right to the house, right to the big house. Let's go over into the AI breakdown just to finish it all up. So we got the 17-year-old boy was arrested and charged with the murder of Christopher in Kingsbridge in the Bronx. So the incident happening around 5:10 p.m. on Wednesday, February 11, 2026, near the intersection of Broadway and West 238th Street. Christopher, a freshman at John F. Kennedy High School and a varsity football player, was fatally shot in the back while he was running away, and witnesses reported he was trying to protect his friends during the street dispute. Other victims, so we had a 15-year-old boy and a 13-year-old girl who also sustained non-life-threatening gunshot wounds to the leg. And then we got the 17-year-old suspect who was taken into custody Saturday, February 14th, 2026. His name has not been released due to his status as a minor. Some of these people who, yes, I understand they're minors and you can't release it, but if they commit some heinous crimes like this, I would like to see their face. I want to see what their name is. Even show the parents. I want to see what the parents look like. So as we know, he is facing a slew of charges: as murder, attempted murder, manslaughter, assault, criminal possession of a loaded firearm. The shooting reportedly stemmed from a dispute that began at a nearby McDonald's and escalated into a street brawl. While police initially investigated a possible gang nexus, the family maintains that he was an innocent bystander. You have to teach your kids to look. I know it's not always going to be, you're not always going to be able to do anything, but teach your kids to look and understand what kind of situations they're in. You see people arguing, I mean, you got to use your context clues. You see people arguing, they might look like YNs, they might just, I mean, you don't know what, but if you see them arguing, getting a little too heated, move away from the situation. Move away from the situation, run away from the situation if you have to. But that's not always going to be able to do that. Sometimes it just comes out of nowhere. So tragic situation, no matter how you look at it. I'm happy one person was caught, but we need to catch them all. And they all need to be put in jail for the rest of their lives. For the rest of their lives. It's a tragic situation, no matter how you look at it. But let me know what y'all thinking. Let me know if y'all disagree with anything I said. We need big boy crime, need big boy time. And then we need to make sure that we are holding the parents responsible. Absolutely crazy situation. Like I said, let me know if you disagree with anything I said.